Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Don't You Hate It When You want to light up the candle in your room, but then you find out that your little lighter doesn't work anymore? How nice is that? I have to get a new one now. I wanted to have a nice candle today, have a nice aroma in the room, but I guess we're not doing that. Anyway, um, if I am correct, the next update is going to be tomorrow, yes? Or the day after? I think usually Hoyoverse releases their updates on Wednesdays, which kind of sucks because I really want to play the next update. Like, I really, really want to play the next update. I mean, dude, another part of it is, I don't know why I'm pressing all of those buttons. I know that's not going to reach me. Part of the reason is, I have 90 polls I want to make use of. I kind of want to do one more 10 pull on Bernice's banner, but I am so sure I'm probably not even going to get Lucy like I want, and then it's just going to give me Bernice, and I don't want Bernice, so... Yeah, anyway, we got trust events to finish off, so let's finish them off and also continue sets. This time I'm probably going to get some flowers that need less looking after. Tulips are a real headache as soon as they start to wilt. You're finally here! But why did it take so long? Don't you know the way to the gardening shop? I'm not really one for buying flowers. Judging by your quick reaction, I wouldn't have thought you're in Eh? Judging by your quick reaction, I would have thought you're in here all the time. No way. This gardening shop is actually really awesome. The owner always has great stock, and the quality is top-notch too. I think the boss has a bit of a mysterious background. Another officer mentioned it once, then clammed up when I asked about it. I'm sure there's nothing illegal going on under the table. Do you come here often, Seth? I come here every week to buy new flowers for the vase I have in the office. Were this gardening shop to suddenly close, it'd be a real hassle. I didn't know the precinct had such a rule. What? No, I didn't know you were so into your flowers, Seth. It's not entirely because I like flowers. You don't know, but there's a senior at work who's not on the payroll but still has a workstation. I was so shocked by that desk on my first day. Captain Ji-Yun helped her tidy up every week, but it's nowhere near enough. I told Captain Ji-Yun that as long as we kept the whole place nice and neat and nice... I just woke up. That's my excuse. So, I told Captain Ji-Yun that so long as we kept the whole place neat and tidy, the senior would catch on soon and do their part to maintain hygienic standards. And buying flowers is part of our plan. Is it working? I'm sure it will one day. You're a lot like my brother, Seth. Seeing as you're here, why don't we take a few home with you? I'll pick up the bill. I'm sure your customers will love some fresh flowers out around the store. Do you want any of these flowers here? Hydrogreen. What? How have I never known of this flower? This one. Oh, he likes that one. You like them? Me too! They're easy to take care of and bloom for ages, but they get dehydrated easily, so it's best to water them daily and trim the roots once every 3 days. If it's starting to wilt, spray some water onto the petals. It's all about water retention with this one. 2 or 3 I can't say it. Hydrangeas should be enough. Just pick whatever color you prefer. Getting one of each color is a good idea too. What do you think? Pretty flowers, right? I feel like you're in even better mood than me. Coming to the gardening shop always perks me up. Aren't you smiling too? Maybe. Let's come to the gardening shop together next time. Maybe there'll be a few new seasonal varieties in when we come next time. Please, get your brain working. All this stuttering and stuff ain't working with me right now. I received the data. Everything has been completed. It was such a wise decision to work with you. No matter how I look at it, this is far better than attacking the HIA database. And I can come to you again next time, right? If I can partner up with you, I'll be able to accept some jobs that I have been turning down in the past. Although I don't have any suitable new commissions right now, I still want to book your time. I hope you don't mind. Well, do you want to become a long-term partner with me? This is the first time I've made this kind of proposal to a proxy, you know. You beat me to it. Although I didn't get to know you earlier, Phaethon, I'm happy I managed to become partners with you, Dimension Proxy. Until next time, Proxy. Alright, so there's that knocked up out of the way. We can go ahead and we need to move on to the next day. So we can do the trust event with Lucy and Piper. And then I can also go ahead and invite Seth out again. Say we need help. What's wrong? Are you okay? Manager, are you at the store or out and about? Share your location. Wait, I'm not about to report a crime. I'm just watching an old movie to my... Wait, I'm just watching an old movie so my fingers send out DMs before I finish typing. You scared me. Don't do that next time. I thought something had happened to you. Sorry. How about I make it up to you in person? Want to hang out, Seth? Alright, where do you feel like going? It should be okay if it's near. The breaks around here come in dribs and drabs. Something at the cinema. So you like catching new releases too? You've got all those old classics in the video store. I didn't think you'd keep up with cinema releases. You gotta watch them to know how far they've come. Oh, well, when do you want to go? Oh, why was that building kind of like... Something was going on with it. You're very early this time, manager. Because it's miles away from my place. Nah, I want to see you. Huh? Then why are you always so late when you meet me at 6th Street? I thought you would be shy. Stop messing with me. You're the expert when it comes to movies, manager. So you pick. What should we watch today? This one. Do you think just because I'm a public security officer I'm going to like any old movie about public security? Actually, I loved watching them way before I became an officer. So you're a public security officer because of movies? Even though I know they were nothing like real life. But that's fine. I still love those movies. He's completely absorbed in the movie. That was heavy. That undercover agent couldn't prove their identity, so they had to keep on playing the gangster. Meanwhile, that undercover gangster had infiltrated public security and was planning on turning over a new leaf and going straight. Do you think that person can be considered a real public security officer in the end? No, don't say anything. I need to think things through for myself first. Call me next time you want to go to the movies. He was just sitting there thinking about Jane at that point. So, did we, get Seth to the next level, actually? Oh, we did. Alright, hold on. Let's move on to the next day. Because now we can even do Seth's thing. Alright, so, we can do, 3 characters. Very good. Well, let's go finish off, these characters. We'll go ahead and just continue with Seth, I guess. I'm gonna turn my timer off, because I know when I'm gonna end the video. Hey, Billy. Why is there a ball here? You want to kick it, right? When you put it like that, I really feel like kicking it right now. No matter where it gets kicked, it always returns to the same spot the next day. And if I kick it from one end of the street to the other, I'll get a bucket of chips for 1 for 1.5 price tomorrow? If I keep juggling the ball for 8 hours straight, I'll win 1 million Denny's prize at the newsstand. This is getting ridiculous. The newsstand doesn't even sell scratch cards with such big prizes. That dog, Hal, right? Where did it get that much money? Want to give it a shot, Seth? Here? With this ball? Yeah, let's have a competition. Really? That would disturb the peace around here if I just kicked it around. If you really want to kick something, then I suggest... Hey! You can't just start dribbling the ball like that. Scared you'll lose? No way. I'm in the starting lineup for the precinct team. But I won't budge on disturbing the peace. So let's just dribble it and see who can make it first to the video store door. You first. You're done? Then it's my turn. I timed you, and based on that, I'm definitely going to win. You're that confident? Just watch me. Seth plays the ball back at the starting point, then turns to give you a serious nod. Then he smoothly dribbles the ball all the way to the video store's door, as if you were running forward without a ball at all. Cheater. I win! I wasn't lying, was I? I'm on the starting team. So you weren't kidding. Still don't believe me? Fine, you can come along to our next practice and see for yourself. That feels much better. Stretching out a little. Thank you, ball. Thanks, manager. You thanked the ball before me? Let me reiterate. Thank you, manager. And then, thanks too, ball. You sure are happy when kicking around a ball, Seth. Huh? Really? It's been a long time since I played a game this silly. A game this relaxing. What about your brother? You've gotta be kidding me. Plus, I have a job now. I should probably spend my time on training and work-related stuff. You're such a good student. That's true, but everyone needs friends that they can do silly things with. Well, now I have one. I didn't catch that. Come again? I'm not saying it twice. What a coincidence. I didn't expect to bump into you here. Are you here to buy a magazine too? I just found out my favorite one has been out of print for years now. Now I'll have to find some alternatives. Something cheap and readily available. Do you have any recommendations? How about the redo tour? That sounds pretty fun. What's it about? Popular food. Fashion, huh? I said food. That's something we're cut off from here in the Outer Ring.
Despite my best efforts to figure it out, I still don't get it. Everything in the Outer Ring moves slowly. Desert and rocks never change, but every time I come to the Inner Ring, it's completely different every few days. There are extravagant stores everywhere, kicking out the old magazine stands.
Where did you buy magazines before? Maybe they still sell them.
Buy? They get sent to the Outer Ring regularly. They're basically just unwanted trash. I really like them. They're good for lighting fires if you're out camping. Some things seem to lose all use once they go out of fashion. But in the Outer Ring, things are different. Can you picture it? Trash blown all over the place by the wind in the Outer Ring, looking like confetti. Broken records sound different every time they're played, just as the wind is ever-changing. Do you think the people who threw them away would regret it if they knew? But once something's lost, it's lost, never to be found again. What's little old me getting all sentimental about? How corny.
I've noticed whenever you say, "Lil' ol' me," it's because you're embarrassed, Piper.
Oh, you understand little old me so well, Proxy.
Of course! When you've known each other as long as we have, you pick up on the small things.
Has it been that long? It seems like it passed in a flash, but I guess that's true. Every day when driving the truck, the scenery outside is always moving. When I stop sometimes, it feels like a dream.
I feel like when Piper said it feels like a dream, there is something that I know this is gonna sound strange, but there was this. It was a version of the SpongeBob theme, that was like fucking gangster hood version, and there was like a little voice clip that they put in there where you would hear "It's the Dream," and it sounded Piper sounded just like it.
But I always feel as though I'm always pushing forward, and as long as the road's still there, I'll be able to find my way back where I started. Especially if you drive on familiar roads every day. You'll naturally assume that everything is the same every day. But it's only when one day your car suddenly breaks down at the roadside that you realize this road has been repaired again and again, and that the pedestrians have all gone elsewhere. It's completely different from how you remember. Little old me is afraid of familiar things changing.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's always nice to cherish things you like. Maybe the next time we meet, it'll be goodbye forever. Who knows when we'll have another chance to meet again?
Don't jinx it!
Then I'll say something positive. Maybe the next time we meet, you'll be all grown up, and I'll barely recognize ya.
You're always treating me like a kid, Piper.
Kids always change the most. I'm trying to get to know you, Proxy. That's why it feels like that. Even though there are lots of things about you that I don't get, I'm still looking forward to each and every time we meet, Proxy.
But that was the last time we would meet. Look straight ahead when driving. Don't you mean don't fall asleep at the wheel? Seems a lot more important. Hello, Lucy. Hey, you've noticed that guy in the suit over there, right? Darn it, I've already warned him to stay away. But he just keeps coming over and messing with your business. Don't worry, Proxy. Such things won't happen again. I'm giving that pesky guy an ultimatum right now.
Miss Lucy, sorry, I forgot you don't like being called that.
That's not the only thing you forgot. I told you, don't bother my friends again. Unless you want to have Grassy, Woody, and Bricky lining up to stomp you in the face.
I remember what a gentle little princess you used to be as a girl. You may be wearing a spiky leather jacket now, but you wouldn't really do that to me, right?
Watch out, or I'll stick this spike into your...
I get it. You really have changed.
I'm glad you finally got it.
It's just as Mr. Montefiore predicted. You two really are the same. He's never told anyone, but he had quite a rebellious youth, too.
What's that got to do with me?
Mr. Montefiore ran away from home for a decade. 10 long years later, the prodigal son came back to assume his responsibilities. Those 10 years of hard work gave Mr. Montefiore the gifts of a lifetime, a tough personality, and the cunning to think outside the box. Both of these became unique assets in the business world.
How have I never heard this story before?
And of course, during those 10 years of wandering, he met his lifelong soulmate, your mom. That's why when Mr. Montefiore learned that you and the young woman running the video store get along so well, he specifically told me not to interfere.
I should have been playing as wise.
As he said, whether a lover or a friend, genuine relationships develop in tough times. When you're ready to take on your responsibilities in the future, you'll find yourself dealing with countless tasks, and during every exhausting late night, you'll need a warm embrace.
Grassy, Woody, Bricky!
Lucy's face is completely red, her whole body trembling. With a wave of her hand, 3 small boars jump into the air and stomp on the man's face. The visitor turns tail and flees in a panic. You know, it's situations like these where it's only because it is a side event. If it was a main event, like something that would even have an effect on the story, these little hangouts, I would have rather have been playing as wise, which is kind of what I'm going to have to do for Withering Waves, because I think, just from little snippets I've seen in Withering Waves, there is definitely romantic implications. So I'm going to have to play as the male protagonist because, well, I'm a guy, and I like my... I don't know what I'm going for here. It kind of doesn't really matter, but it's just like... What am I going for here? I don't know what I'm going for. I guess it's like I like to go for the default thing. I actually don't know what I'm going for here. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm stupid. Head empty.
Feeling better now? I'm still angry. Father should have known he has no right to send one of his flunkies to tell us what to do. Empty adults always want to relive their lives through their children. But I'm my own person. I'm Lucy. I know what I hate and what I love. I will never surrender to what I hate. I want to stand beside what I love forever. The stars above the outer ring, my bike, eternal victory, and my companions. Including you. I'm only gonna say this once, so don't pretend you can't hear me.
Alright. I'm saying it. I definitely think that Lucy's hangout event, the little bond stuff, definitely fits a lot better for Wise, of course. Yeah, we have this. Yes, she's got the tea. Oh, hold on, we need to go grab the things. This one. Grab this. Yes, we will have a look at that in just a moment. So now that they're done, the only thing I gotta do is, of course, finish on Seth, but we'll worry about that in the next update. Why does Soldier 11 still not want to hang out? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so, just Piper's. Just sitting on the truck. Oh. I see. What's the other angle we got here? We, might use that when we change the previously and coming up section, whenever we decide to do that. I don't know why I looked at my phone for a timer that I would have returned off, because I thought the little hangouts were going to take longer. I can accept the side quest with the old man, though.
Belle, thank you so much for before. I never thought I'd hear my granddaughter's voices again.
You seem to be in pretty good spirits.
Things were tough before, but it's okay now. Despite my age, I have to keep on striving for the future, don't I? Plus, our Bangbu and Pup at home need someone to look after them. I figured it all out. My girls left that message for me so I could keep striving to live a good life. Thanks to that recording, all my fears have been assuaged. And I've got a bit more courage to keep going.
You can do it, Grandpa.
You too, Belle. You're a good and capable girl. That's right. Could you please take a photo for me? My legs don't work like they used to before, and I wouldn't last a whole day wandering here. A few photos would help.
Of course. Oh, you know, I gotta just mention, I saw, you guys know how when we go through, like, we'll get Ambi. She lost some of her clothes because of her Mindscape thing being finished off. Dude, tell me why Yanagi has the... If you've seen it, you've seen it. Let's just say if she didn't have those work documents on her chest, we'd be getting the full view. I hate it when I just wake up and I have nothing but stupid things to say. I'm so dumb. Here you go, old man.
Oh, that's a great shot. Thank you so very much, Belle. You're such a good kid. This old timer's never gonna forget you. I'll be stopping in to browse around the store next time.
Okay.
It's a deal. Life should be spent looking forward. No matter what happens to you, there's always something worth living for in New Eridu.
Another commission complete. There is something to pick up in the outer ring, I guess. Stop looking at your phone. You don't have the timer on your phone. More work, Venus? Phew, cheer up. All things are difficult before they are easy. Huh? It's you. How's it going with all those commissions in the Outer Ring? This place is different from New Eridu, so take it easy if you're trying to get the hang of it. I'll do my best to adapt. You've got the hang of it in the Outer Ring, it seems. No wonder you're the most skilled rookie ever. Seriously, I'm kinda struggling on my side. I came here to apologize about a rookie messing up a commission. It was her first one in the Outer Ring. To be honest, apart from you, almost every rookie has messed up some of their commissions. Thankfully, she remembered the first rule of the tips for rookie proxies and put safety first for herself and her team during the crisis. She called off the commission and fled. But of course, there were complaints. The client was steaming mad and left her a brutal review. So I came here with a gift to make amends and ask the client to delete the bad review. I'm busy right now. Seriously? I literally have to just talk to these people, and then I can end the video. Why are you getting in my way? You have to do the whole big-ass reset. I hate you so much. This might actually be me, hold on. Okay, no, my connection's just gone complete shit. What happened? I love it when you do this to me. Alright, before the internet so rudely interrupted us. Anyway, fingers crossed for you. Thank you for cheering me up. I'm usually the one cheering for rookies, but it's nice to get some encouragement this time. I'm blabbering so much that I almost forgot the main event. Let's check out some of your favorite commissions. As always, freshly prepared just for you. More work to do. Are you really? You're gonna do it again. I can't talk to him. The thing's gonna drop out again. What the fuck is going on? Come on, dude. I have shit to do.
'Cause